God damn it, Jimmy. Why didn't you ask him about the video instead of the photo? I'd love to see what he'd come up with to dodge that. This is about this Spider-Man Photoshop thing that we talked about on Jimmy Fallon. Listen, at this point, people just I'm done. Like, we'll all find out when the movie comes out, and we'll either be very disappointed, or we'll be very happy, or like someone will say, "I told you so," and another person will say, "But I told you so." We'll all find out. I'm sorry in advance.
So we finally got the final trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home this week. Finally revealing Willem Dafoe, Green Goblin, Jamie Foxx, Electro, Sandman, the Lizard being punched out of nowhere in mid-air, which is pretty funny. But wait, the super freaking duper scoopers are at it again. There is going to be a third trailer. Really? Do we really need a third trailer? We really didn't need a second trailer. I know some people that haven't even watched the second trailer because they revealed everything in the first trailer. And also, Andrew Garfield has finally confirmed he's in the movie without directly saying it. That was in the prologue for this video. Also, Tom Holland was not impressed by the trailer you would have seen in a clip before the video played. But I'm also going to show him here. So, yo, what is freaking good, YouTube? Warstu here. If you are new around here, make sure to subscribe. Remember, I'm Spider-Man always. Check us out on Instagram at Warstu. Check us out on Twitter. Warstu G. So, as soon as this trailer came out, people were joking on Twitter. Where is the third trailer? Then, Mr. Super Duper freaking Twitter scoopers. I really don't believe anything they say nowadays. I mean, yes, Sony could put out a third trailer. Do they need to? No. With all the extra TV spots that have gone out since trailer 2, do we really need trailer 3? And have any of the Super Duper Twitter scoopers been correct? Not really, because Sony revealed the poster. Sony revealed when the trailer was coming themselves. So I don't really trust any of these super duper freaking Twitter scoopers anymore, if I'm being honest. Trailer 3. Do you want another trailer? Why? If so. So we're getting a third trailer, allegedly, from the same people that said there was no 6th member of the Sinister Six, even though for the past year they said it. Then a month before the movie, they're like, no, there isn't. And now everyone that's watched the trailer is saying there is a sick villain, and that is what Tom Holland was trying to allude to during his reaction. It is really getting into super duper Twitter freaking scuba. I'm making up everything as we go along kind of feels now. Sony is reportedly interested in making a live action Miles Morales project. Okay, that's not even a scoop. That is just hearsay. I've been saying that on this channel for 2 freaking years. So give me some bloody creditation. A lot of these information and scoops, realistically, guys, it's just fake news. It's realistically made up news. So, Andrew Garfield recently, in an interview, and this is where it's interesting because every single question, what they're going to talk about before the interview gets started, gets vetted by the studio behind the movie. And essentially, Andrew Garfield comes out and says, I'm sorry, guys, either you're going to love it or you're going to hate it, but you'll find out in the movie. So essentially, he is now affirming with affirmation that he's in the movie, but without actually saying he's in the movie. He's just saying you'll find out when the movie comes. The dude is getting freaking annoyed. He's had the Tick Tick Boom movie come out recently. So he's had so many interviews to take. It must be pretty bad being him at the moment because he keeps getting asked the same question. So he has literally confirmed it without actually confirming it. So I played a few clips from the full trailer of Tom Holland, Jacob, and Zendaya. Now at 2:31, Tom Holland says, where's the looks confused? Now this is during the fight scene of Sandman, Electro, the Lizard going up against Tom Holland. Now I don't think he's on about Andrew and Tobey being CGI'd out. I think he's referring to the 6th villain, but there isn't one. But I don't really care, and I don't actually believe anything these Twitter duper super scoopers say or do, because realistically what they do is they cover literally everything, so they can't be wrong. Realistically, if there is a 6th villain, Rhino, Vulture, or anything like that, you should be saying it now. Not saying, oh, well, yeah, they were in the movie, but if Venom's in the movie, then technically he's a sixth villain, but he's not going to be classed as a Sinister Six. I don't really think they're going to be called the Sinister Six, but there is reports out there, and you could have guessed this 6 months to a year ago, that Tom Holland is going to be involved in a Sinister Six movie with a bunch of villains. Cool, bro. We already knew that was going to happen. So also what's interesting is Zendaya does a reaction during this reaction to her fallen scene, and she's like, awesome. She high-fives Jacob. It's like, are they both gonna die? Probably not. But the most telling thing is right at the end of the trailer, Tom Holland looks really unhappy with a trailer. He does a nervous smile, very awkward, almost like he feels let down that he's got to keep lying about Tobey and Andrew and other things because they didn't really reveal that much in the trailer. Although they did reveal the plot, they revealed the multiverse, they revealed how the villains come through, they revealed that ultimately these villains have to die, and they revealed the Green Goblin, Willem Dafoe, and they revealed that pretty much 90% of the movie in this trailer. So let me know down below, did you pick up on Tom Holland's body language? Why does he look so upset? And also there's a bunch of clickbait going around the YouTube and the Twitter and the Instagram and the TikTok and the Vero and everywhere. So Michael Keaton came out.
All right.
I'm shooting tomorrow.
You shooting tomorrow?
Yeah, man.
What are you shooting tomorrow?
Some Vulture stuff.
Yo, you're Vulture tomorrow. All right.
A few days ago and said, oh, I'm going to be shooting some Vulture scenes, and everyone jumps on, 6-member confirmed. Michael Keaton Vulture are coming back for Spider-Man No Way Home. Okay, so we're roughly about a month out from the movie. Well, realistically, actually under that, because we here in the United States of England, we actually get the movie on the 15th before the actual release, but actually there will be some midnight screenings on the 14th, so we get it early. So yes, they could actually add a scene in with Michael Keaton Vulture, because they were adding scenes in Endgame 1 week out. So yes, they could. But I do find it funny how people jump on the, oh wait, there isn't a sixth villain. Oh wait, Michael Keaton Vulture's going to appear in it. You ever thought this could be for, Doctor Strange 2 Into the Multiverse of Madness, as they're doing 6 weeks of reshoots for that? Also, it could be pickup shots for Morbius. It doesn't actually have to be Spider-Man No Way Home, but I get it. You want to pull everything towards Spider-Man No Way Home for engagement. So at the moment, we 100% know Green Goblin is in this movie, Dr. Ock is in this movie, Electro is in this movie, Sandman is in this movie, and the Lizard in this movie, and rumoredly Mysterio is in this movie, Iron Man is in this movie, Venom is in this movie, Miles Morales is in this movie, because all of a sudden Sony's now developing a movie for Miles Morales, and that's like, realistically, if you had any intelligence, you'd be like, okay, so Into Spideyverse smashed it, Miles Morales was the main star, the Miles Morales PS5 game smashed it, oh my god, will Sony actually make a Miles Morales movie? Yes. Oh my god, they actually teased Miles Morales in Spider-Man Homecoming. Guys, you really need to wake up. These super duper freaking Twitter scoopers are not scoopers at all. It's realistically guesswork. They're guessing all the time, and then all the Spider-Man No Way Home fans, you just eat up everything they say, which I find hilarious because there's no affirmation or confirmation of any of these scoops ever, which I find hilarious, which is why I generally don't cover a lot of these Twitter super duper scooper information, because they're just saying stuff that everyone else has already said. Michael Keaton has confirmed that he'll be returning for Vulture again in a future Marvel movie. I'm shooting tomorrow. I'm shooting the Vulture stuff, he said to Jimmy Kimmel Live. He didn't actually say he's shooting Marvel stuff. He said Vulture stuff. And I actually honestly think it's John Cena Peacemaker that's smashing the Lizard in the face. See, I don't get why everyone's talking about, yes, proof. There is proof that Andrew and Tobey are in this movie. Yeah, there is, but I don't understand why I'm seeing like 25 videos about, and this is no hate to anyone, it's cool they're doing content like this, but it's kind of just obvious now about the editing stuff out. I mean, you just gotta remember Infinity War when Hulk was running in Wakanda. They edited that out quite cleverly to the point where you didn't even know he was gonna be there. And also the stones were edited out in some scenes in the trailers. I personally think Sony has edited it out, but they've not edited it all out. They've edited it to the point where people know there's an editing mistake to make y'all actually go on YouTube and make content or post about this kind of stuff, because it's a purpose mistake on purpose. Like all these leaks are actually not leaks. They're actually put out there on purpose to a certain degree. We are starting to believe here on the channel. So like always, guys, I'm going to double down on Spider-Man content, but I will cover a bunch of of stuff in one video. But remember, trailer 3 is going to be dropping in the next 10 days. So you're going to see everyone making daily videos about what's going to happen in trailer 3 because the fans aren't happy because Tobey and Andrew weren't revealed. But they're going to drop another trailer allegedly. Allegedly, guys, we're getting into conspiracy territory here. 10 days before the movie, they're going to drop another trailer that shows Tobey and Andrew 100%. And did you realize that the alleged, we know the big money shot. The big money shot was actually supposed to be Tobey, Andrew, and Tom Holland fighting on the ground. Fighting this money shot. So Twitter super duper scooper, there's one person I'm actually thinking of right now who's been saying there's going to be a money shot for 3 months. You're guessing because we know Tobey and Andrew are meant to be in this movie for 30 to 45 minutes. So yeah, of course they're going to be fighting. Then it's not just going to be narrative speaking from Tom's Peter Parker to Andrew's Peter Parker to Tobey's Peter Parker saying things like, yeah, you've got to be a hero, you're going to lose loved ones. Yeah, all that stuff's going to happen for sure. But there is going to be some fighting for sure. And yes, they might put it in a TV spot. But if I was you, I'd stop watching it. And also, like the Twitter super duper scoopers, Grace Randolph says, I don't really care what Grace Randolph says, but let's go over it anyway. The Doctor Strange 2 trailer is rumored to come with No Way Home or shortly after. Well done. Marvel is going to promote their next movie after No Way Home comes out because it is the next movie. And the ending of this movie is going to directly feed into Multiverse of Madness. You know why? Because the multiverse was ripped open during this movie, allegedly. So yes, Michael Keaton's Vulture could actually be in Doctor Strange 2. And that is what the super duper, I'm doing some Vulture scenes could be for. But Sony is rumoredly making a Sinister 6 movie with Tom Holland. And apparently this is a scoop. No, there's literally no Spider-Man scoops that are scoop. They're just guesswork. They really are. I really don't care what Twitter following you've got. It means nothing to me. These are all guesswork. It's literally guesswork. And remember, Andrew Garfield said this. He's done answering Spider-Man No Way Home questions. Listen, at this point, I'm done. We all find out when the movie comes out, yo. And we'll either be very disappointed or we'll be very happy. I'm sorry in advance, he said to GQ. So Andrew's confirmed that he's in it. Tom Holland looks nervous in the trailer. Reaction looks really annoyed. And there's a bunch of fake scoops, but we might as well go over them because they could be true. Because most scoops are guesswork. Yeah, I know, guys, you all love me. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button, smash the like button, follow me on Twitter at Warstu, follow me on Instagram at Warstu, follow me on twitch.tv/Warstu, and I will catch you in another video very soon, guys. Catch you later.